Welcome back to
The Intermission!
Today's topic.
Happy Father's Day!
Happy Father's Day! We did a Mother's Day episode, so it's only right that we do one about Father's Day.
That's right.
And it's also a lot easier just to copy the format of another episode instead of coming up with a brand new idea. That's a pain.
I know.
So we're going to give stories of our fathers.
Yes.
You want to go first? I want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. All right. This is my dad. Oh, yep, that's him. So a couple of years ago, when economy went like all weird and everything like that, and started going downhill, he was one of those people that like put away his car and started riding his bicycle to work. Like over the bridge, like if you know this Tampa St. Pete area, he rode his bike from like Tampa to St. Pete, which is like pretty freaking far. But like there's bike roads and everything like that. It's very a bike friendly place. Tampa is. So, but he rode his bike back and forth. He didn't use his car except to like to drive to the grocery store on the weekends. Didn't spend money on gas or any of that stuff like that. And they actually featured him on the local news. They did a story about him, and he was in the. There's a spotlight on the local news for doing that about saving gas and saving money and all that stuff.
Good for him.
Yeah. So yay! Happy Father's Day.
My story doesn't paint my father in quite such a lovely light, but it is very funny. I'll show the picture afterwards. It'll make much more sense. So I was at a Mets game with my father and my mother once, and we were up there, and they had a T-shirt cannon. They were shooting the T-shirts out at us. And my mother was right by the aisle, and my dad was, next to her. And the T-shirt came up, and my dad jumped up, pushed my mother down when he jumped up. She fell down the concrete stairs and hit her head on a pole, a metal pole. And my dad got the T-shirt, and he's like, yeah! And my mother's like crying on the concrete. And afterwards, she got very angry. But it was also like they gave away helmets that day, so we were like, well, you should have been wearing your free helmet that they gave you, Ma. And the first thing I did was take a picture of them sitting down, my mother holding her head, my father looking at the T-shirt and wondering if it was worth it. And this is that picture. And that's that. Happy Father's Day, Dad!
Happy Father's Day!
We love you!
Woo.
This has been The Intermission!